everyone, and welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra, and welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you are returning. Okay, guys, so today I am actually going to be putting together a little package for a very special friend. So I have some things already like kind of wrapped a little bit because I don't want her to know everything I'm sending. So this is actually, it's a friend. She purchased an item from me, but I just wanted to make the package a little extra special. So I'm throwing in a couple of little things here and there, and I know she'll appreciate that very much. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So we're kind of going to be doing see, I got my ribbon all here. So we're kind of going to be doing a package packing for a friend. And then I have little guy over here. He is, oh, you had a hair on you. So this is, of course, my little Dominic. And as you see, he's patiently waiting in his white onesie. He's patiently waiting for the Amazon delivery today. So I am expecting one of the gowns today. It was supposed to come yesterday, never showed up. So of course, and I kind of knew that because with Amazon, like if it says, oh, arriving today, but it's still not, it doesn't say shipped, then you kind of know it's not coming. So sometimes they'll do that, you know. But it is coming today. It is out for delivery. There is something else in the box, Danny's little fingerling monkey. So he's excited about that today. So we're just waiting for that. So I figured while I'm waiting, because it says that it should be here within the hour. So I said, while we're waiting for the knock at the door, I'll just begin my video. And then when it gets here, he's all ready to just put it on because he's already in his little onesie. So I stripped him down. And so when the gown comes, we could put it right on him. I am not going to wash this gown because it is a very light color. It's like an oatmeal color. So I don't need to wash it or anything like that before I put it on him. So that's what he's waiting for, his little gown. So I just figured I would take, you know, his outfit off. And he has this one. I was gonna put this one on him, his little Kate Quinn romper with the little robots on it, which is one of my favorites. This is another one that will never leave. And I didn't even realize it was Star Wars until somebody had mentioned it to me. So yeah, so that was cute. But I'm not going to put that back on him now because, you know, what's the point if I'm going to put the gown on him as soon as it gets here? So I'm not going to dress him in that. But that, you know, what's funny? I'm like, as I'm looking, you know what, though? It's okay. Like I said yesterday, it's okay. I can always build a wardrobe again. But, like, that's their last outfit. Like, I'm serious. I'm not even like joking. Like, oh, some people say that they're out of clothes or they're low on clothes and, you know, for their babies, but they open the drawer and they have like 10 outfits in there. No, I literally have this. So this should be on him. So they each are wearing an outfit. And then the only thing I have left, and I'm not saying this like for, you know, for pity or anything like that. I think it's funny how, I went from tons of clothes to literally just what they're wearing. And then I have one H&M long sleeve shirt left. And I'm going to use that in case, you know, I get another baby down the line. I'll use that for an undershirt. And then this. This is a baby like in the winter, like a baby bag. It has the sleeves and everything, but it's wrapped up. It's wrapped up right now. But it has like the long sleeves and then the zipper that goes up and it's like a bag on the bottom. So they call it like a baby sleeping bag, I guess. So that is it. I'm not even kidding. That's it. The drawer is empty when I took this out. So it's just this and whatever they're wearing right now. But I am expecting 4 new outfits in the mail. So today is number 1. And then I have 3 more coming after that. So they'll at least have 2 outfits apiece. And, you know, make do with that. And then, like I said, I want to kind of build for a holiday wardrobe. You know, and then go from there. I do like the Carter's fleece sleepers for them, even with the zipper. Because I find the zipper on the fleece to be a little more safe, I feel, than on like the other materials with the zipper. So fleece, the fleece Carter's zip up pajamas, the footies, I will use those during the winter. So even though they have a zipper, those I will use because I've used those before in the past and I just feel safer with them for some reason. I don't know if that makes sense, but with the zipper on the fleece, it makes it a little different for me. Anyway, so I will be getting a few of those for the winter. But until then, they'll be having fun in their bamboo gowns, and that's it. So this guy's waiting. Why are you laughing? Because he's only in his undershirt? He's waiting for his gown. I'm waiting for my gown, man. I'm just waiting for Amazon to get here, please. Amazon, Amazon. Oh, stop it, Grinchy. Now we got the Grinch over there because the kids were looking through my closet yesterday and made a jumble of a mess. Because when they're looking for something, they don't put things back to where they're supposed to go.
That's not true.
I know. I went to, yeah, you put it back, but not the way you found it.
That's not true.
You may have like stuffed things back in there, but it's not the way it was.
I put it the way
Okay, no, because there was that green bag that was in the back of my closet, and now it's in the front on top of the cardboard box that has the ornaments and stuff in it. Anyway, besides the point. Okay, so they went in the closet, and then they took out, I guess, a couple things that they wanted to play with that are supposed to be for Christmas. So they took the Grinch out. So now Ethan has the Grinch. I guess Stitch is playing with the Grinch. I don't know. And speaking of Christmas, so I was on Amazon. I was looking. I'm always looking, I'm still waiting for my rosary chain. So that says Thursday. So I'm very excited to put that on and see how that is. They have a matching bracelet that has the cross on it. Really beautiful rosary, like delicate jewelry, So I'm waiting for the necklace, and then I'm going to order the bracelet next month. And I'm also going to send a set to my friend. So I thought that would be really special to have matching jewelry. Yeah. And then, so I seen on there, I was just, browsing through stuff, and I seen a sale on Snackles. Now, Snackles are like the little dog holding the Sonic burger that Ethan got yesterday. Okay. And if you haven't seen his video, go watch his video, 4K City. I'm in the video with him. We did kind of a collab, and he is doing a giveaway for a Squishmallow. But he also did a video yesterday, an unboxing of, so it's separate. I'm sorry. They're two separate videos. I am not in the unboxing of the Snackles. I am in the one of the giveaway for the Squishmallow. Yeah. But he did do a video of an unboxing of the Snackle. And what's the matter? You can't find him?
I think that's going on.
Well, it's just like a squishy, it's like it's like that big. Yeah, it's like the Squishmallow size. That one is anyway. But when I was looking, just now I was browsing on Amazon, and they pop up with the sale stuff. Even though Prime Day's over, Prime Day deals, they still have a lot of stuff on sale going on. So, I'm on there looking, and I guess because I purchased that one, I guess it remembers, what's it called? Like, is that the algorithm? I don't know. But when you're shopping, I don't know. But anyway, this came up, the Snackles, and they were the giant ones, like 15-inch, plushy things. And they're called Snackles. And so they each come with a snack, like holding a snack. So I came across Christmas ones, and I was just telling Jason the other night, I was like, those elves, those giant elves that we got at Walmart like 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I said they gotta go. Either, one of them has a big hole in it, it could be sewed, but still, they're a little worn. It's been about 6 years now they've had them. So I figured they need new, like holiday plush, I always get them a holiday plush, but those elves have stayed with us for a long time. So when I seen these, and they were the Snackles brand, and I know the material is really good, and I came across the giant ones, and they had Santa holding Mentos candy, and then they had a nice snowman holding a Chupa Chups lollipop, and then I found a penguin. Because, Christmas, icy penguins, I found a penguin holding a Baskin-Robbins ice cream of chocolate chip mint. So, I just, hold on one second, please. Sorry, guys. Summertime. Anyway, so I seen the snackles, and they were the giant ones, and I know the fabric is nice and everything, so they were all holding their own little snacks for Christmas. And so one is Santa, one's a snowman, one's a penguin. So I had the kids pick which one they wanted. Guys, the Santa one is on sale for $5.99. Okay, $5.99. They were the giant ones. The snowman was 60% off. 60% off. So I got him for $7.99. He usually goes for $29, I think it is, or something around there, 27, 28. And then the penguin I got for 60% off. So he was $7.99. So that was incredible prices for those size plushies for the Christmas theme, and everybody picked a different one. So that was good. Jack picked the penguin with the mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's his favorite ice cream. And then Ethan picked the snowman, and Danny picked Santa. So I got them one of each, and they know that goes away till Christmas Eve. So that'll be part of their Christmas Eve presents, because I like to give them like a plushie. I was telling you guys this last time. I like to give them something soft, like a plushie or a blanket, and then new pajamas and a book, something like that, and a snack. Last year we did, Ethan, what did we do? Popcorn. Yes, popcorn tins. I did.
Really good.
Yes, those are really good. They lasted a while too, and we ate all the popcorn. It was so good. So I think I might do those again this year. Would you guys want those again this year, the popcorn tins?
Yes.
They were really good. So, and it was nice because they put on their cozy pajamas and their new slippers, and we read, the reindeer book, Rudolph book, and then we put on the Grinch, and they ate their popcorn when we watched the movie. It was nice. It was nice. So it's something like that for Christmas Eve. Not so much an actual toy or something that would keep them awake longer. You want something that's going to get them to sleep quicker. So that's the idea for Christmas Eve. Because everybody's excited. Last year was crazy. I'm telling you guys. Last year was super crazy. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know. Ethan didn't sleep at all. Ethan, did you sleep at all?
Yeah.
Because
It was the year before.
No, this year, because remember you guys kept coming out, or you kept telling Dad, oh, it's the time to go out there. Yet I know Danny woke up a few times too and tried to come out here. And you guys kept trying to come out here. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're like, no, not yet. And I said, okay, if they're still up by 4. Remember you tried to watch a movie on your laptop or whatever, DVD?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a really hard Christmas Eve. I mean, the Christmas Eve before was hard too, but at least this year Ethan didn't cry. Last year he was crying because he was scared that if he didn't go to sleep, Santa wouldn't come at all. So,
It's a scary thing.
right, it's a scary thing, not knowing if Santa's gonna. I remember those feelings when I was a kid though, like that. You're nervous. You're nervous, but you're excited. I'm so excited, but nervous too.
But it'll be okay when I go.
So that's Cocomelon, by the way. Cocomelon song. But it's about school, but I kind of, that's the feeling you get on Christmas Eve, right? You're excited, but you're nervous, and you try to go to sleep, but you can't. You just can't go to sleep. I remember those feelings. So I get it. I really get it. But also you want it to be, Christmas morning. You don't want it to be middle of the night and everybody, the kids are opening presents and, but it was pretty early last year though. It had to be 4 o'clock. I finally let them come out around that time, I let them come out because my husband was back there with them Christmas Eve because I was trying to, fix everything after Santa dropped off. So, and Santa came pretty late last year. So, I was trying to fix everything, and the first time after Danny tried to come out, I told Jason, I was like, please keep him back here because, if he comes out, he's gonna see, not everything how it's supposed to be. So, he tried to keep him back there, and then he came out again, and then we caught him in the hallway. We're like, no, you gotta go back. So, but everything worked out, how it was meant to be. You can't. Nothing's going to be perfect, but it was a beautiful Christmas morning. I was talking to my uncle. We FaceTimed and did videos for my channel and also for a friend. And it was really nice. It was really nice to spend Christmas morning with people. And enjoy things together and laugh and have fun and make memories, right? That's what it's about, making memories that you can hold on to forever, for a lifetime, because those memories, don't go away just because, maybe you're not talking to somebody anymore or things just didn't turn out right. You always have those memories of friends and family and, just beautiful memories. And of course, I'll always have those memories of my children and how they came out and looked at everything. Now, I told you, my kids aren't the type of kids that come out and rip everything open right away. They just don't do that. They'll come out to look at everything, soak it all in, kind of.
To admire it
Yes, they like
first.
to admire it with all the wrappings and everything, and then they kind of separate their gifts. And then we go, everybody pays attention to everybody. I don't let everybody open gifts all at once. Like, I want the focus to be on the person that's opening the present, because I think that's respectful. You want to see what the other person got. They want to show it to you. I think out of everything last year, Stitch was the main attraction. I think once Stitch was out of his box, once he opened him, I think Ethan was very shocked because he had no clue. He had no clues about Stitch at all. And I wanted it that way. I remember doing videos and I was like, shh, nobody say anything. Because I was so excited. I even showed Stitch, you know that? I even showed Stitch on one of my videos because I did like kind of like a Christmas, not a Christmas haul, but like a video showing some of the gifts. And Stitch was on there. And I was like, I hope Ethan doesn't watch this. But
I want to see that now, but you deleted it.
well, yeah, I deleted all those because it just... I don't know. I get that way, guys. I like when I'll do videos and then sometimes I delete them because it's just for one reason or another. Either I don't want it up anymore, or I was talking about people in there that maybe aren't in my life anymore, and I just don't want to advertise for those people, or to, I don't know. I just, I want to kind of move on and move forward, and I don't want things to linger, or just I just want to be peaceful and move on and make new friends and do more new things in the community. And I'm here to stay. I mean, there's plenty of people that love to come and watch my videos, and I'm not going to let a little I don't know what to even call it, but anyway, so this little beauty here is the Sam sculpt, and he is a memorial of my brother Johnny, and his name is Dominic, and I can't wait for Christmas. I know Christina can't wait to sing for him neither. Right, Christina? You told me you're going to sing. You're going to have to, girl. My Broadway girl over there, she's going to sing Dominic the Donkey around Christmas time to him. She promised. She said, when I was going to change his name, and then she was like, no, don't do that. I want to sing to him at Christmas. So that's what prompted me to leave his name Dominic, just so I could hear Christina sing. So I can't wait for that. Okay, and I have Tommy over here because, of course, Tommy, like Tommy, I'll bring him on in a minute. I love Tommy. Like,
Tommy.
I was shocked when I did the box opening for Tommy. Honestly, I was shocked in the beginning because I was like, I didn't know what to expect with him because, like I said, I had seen his picture. He wasn't a custom done for me. Anna just made him to sell, and then, she offered him to me, and I took one look at him, and I was like, oh, it's Marnie, and I've been wanting the Marnie kit. So I right away said yes, and I figured it out, how we always do in the doll collecting world. If you want something bad enough, you'll figure it out how to get it. So figured it out, and I got him, and I'm so happy I did because he's absolutely gorgeous. So I didn't really take a second look at him, is what I mean. Like, I knew who it was, I knew the sculpt, but I didn't study his details or anything like that. I just said, yep, I paid for him, and then she sent him off to me 2 days later, and I opened him. So I was kind of shocked in the moment because I didn't see his ears. I didn't see, the detail of his, I didn't see any details. So when I opened him, it was like seeing him for the first time because I really didn't study his picture. I think you guys understand what I mean. So I was a little taken back because he didn't look like I thought he looked at first, but it was like that day that I got him and I was holding him and looking at him and Jason was like, he looks like you. And I was like, maybe he does. And then it's funny because after he had said that, I looked under my comments of the box opening, and somebody also said that he looks like me. She didn't put it that way. She said he favors me or something like that. But I was like, oh my God. So if two separate people that don't talk have said that, the doll must look like me. So he's here to say,
Say it like that.
what?
That
Say it like
doll
what?
must look like
The
me.
doll must look like me. That's just how I said it. Wait, now, wait. It's make fun of mom time. You gotta have that in the video. We should have a segment called Let's Make Fun of Mom Time. Okay, and how mom talks, right? Let's how mom talks. With the hot dogs and the coffee. Let's see.
And the dog
Guys,
that look like me.
guys, listen, speaking of coffee, listen to me. I got off the phone this morning. Okay, so turns out I had to call the doctor, the digestive health, whatever, okay? So I called Walmart first, Walmart pharmacy, and they tell me that my insurance, no, Walmart didn't tell me. They said I would have to call the doctor because they put in the prescription, whatever, for the, what is it called? Prep op something, I don't know, prep something for my colonoscopy, okay, for the prep. So the stuff you need to cleanse your bowels before you go, okay. So they told me, look, call your insurance because it's not going through either way. So I called the doctor's office and I said, look, I said I told them, they told me straight up that your insurance does not cover the smaller bottles. So I'm like, okay, great. Is there another option? And she says, well, your insurance will only cover the big, gallon jug. So how she explains it to me, though, is that all it is a difference in the brand name and the generic. That's what it comes down to. And my insurance will only cover the generic. She said that it's just packaged differently. She says, if you get the two smaller bottles, it's not necessarily that you're drinking less because you have to add water to those things. So in other words, you would take one bottle and then add a certain amount of water to it and drink all that, and then the other bottle the next day. So it turns out to be the same exact amount of liquid, whether you get the, I think it's called Suprep or something, whether you get the smaller bottles or you get the big gallon bottle thing. She said there's no difference. You're drinking the same amount of liquid. It doesn't matter. So I was a little, I don't know the word. I guess I was relieved, but not, because now I know that I have no choice and I have to drink this gallon. So she told me, you drink half the night before and then the other half that morning. Now my colonoscopy is an afternoon appointment. So it's after 2:00. So I am not going to be able to eat a thing from, I think, 5:00, she said, or maybe 9, something like that. No, once I start that prep, you can't eat anything. So I would say probably 5, and then till the next day when I come home, 5 at night. So I'm not going to be able to eat anything for like a 24-hour period. She said I can have clear liquids like chicken broth or 7-Up, ginger ale. I can have coffee without creamer. That is going to be the killer for me because I have half and half. You guys know I'm the queen of half and half and butter. If I don't have my half and half of my coffee, I'm going to be real agitated. I'll tell you that. So I think I'm better off drinking tea with the sugar, with no, I wonder if I could have honey. Probably not. Well, it's sugar. I mean, that might be easier, but I don't know. I should call and ask about that. But, I think tea for me would be a lot easier to drink without creamer than coffee. Especially the way my husband makes coffee. Oh my God. He makes it so dark. And every morning I'm like, can you please make it a little lighter? Please make it a little lighter. He's like, fine. Even when he makes it a little lighter, what he calls a little lighter, it ain't light. I cannot drink dark coffee. My mother used to do that. She used to make it like mud. It was so nasty. Like, I can't drink dark coffee like that. If I wanted it to be like that, I would make, the demi-test, the black coffee. That's what I would make. Or some Sambuca in there, some anisette, you're good. But if I wanted it that dark, that's what I would do, right? So Jack actually makes coffee the way I like it. Okay, it's nice and regular, like a medium. It's nothing, extreme. I don't like that. And because I drink so much coffee too, I gotta say I haven't drank as much coffee lately as I was drinking, because for a minute there, I was drinking iced coffee. You know, I would have my hot coffee in the morning. Then I was drinking iced coffee after iced coffee. And that was because I was buying ice from the store. And I love the crushed ice, you know, like not homemade ice. I mean, like the crushed slivers, pieces of ice, you know. So I was getting that, you know, in the bag from Walmart. But for some reason, they haven't had it in months. I keep looking. I'm like, why? Why is there an ice shortage? What happened? I mean, Christoph has to bring the ice, you know? I mean, I need ice for my coffee. Christoph is from Frozen, in case nobody knows. And he's the ice. What is he, an ice picker? He makes ice, Christoph in Frozen. Anyway, so Christoph needs to get moving and deliver some of that ice over to Walmart, because I really want that back again. I want to be able to drink my iced coffees, but because I haven't had that ice, I haven't been drinking. I switched to seltzer. Now, the seltzer cans go over here like, you can't even say water because they are water. Okay, so they just go. They just go. I have to hide them. I have to hide my seltzer cans. And even then, even if I buy little bottles of water, because I like to keep water by my chair at night, you know, because my medication and stuff makes my mouth dry. And I'm like, well, where's my waters? So I bought Jack a giant case of 48 waters, the big ones, okay? And he keeps them in his room. And that's what he's been drinking. He's down now to a few bottles left. So he's like a fish. I don't know. I don't understand. He drinks water like crazy, which is good. It's healthy, but he shouldn't. I don't know. That's a lot of water, isn't it? I don't know. But anyway, but he takes my seltzer cans this morning. I had 2 left in the drawer, in the refrigerator, and he grabs this plate of tater tots and he's like, Ma, can I have a seltzer? I said, no. What seltzer? You got a seltzer? He says, no, there's 2 in the drawer. Can I have one? I said, no, you can't. No, you can't. I'm sorry. Go drink one of your waters or drink some iced tea or whatever, grape drink. I don't know. But no, I have 2 in there. I like to drink my seltzer with my dinner. So I'll have a can with my dinner. I might have a can during the day. It really depends on how much coffee I'm drinking. Like today, I'm on a coffee kick. So I'm drinking coffee today. But I'll have my can of seltzer at night. I like to save things, really. Me and Danny, I think, are both alike in that sense. We like to take our snacks or our drinks or whatever and put them away, not gobble everything down in one day, and then you're like, oh shit, man, I don't have a drink, I don't have a snack. Like, me and Danny will hide stuff, you know, and put them away, and then when we want a snack, we go and grab out our snack, that's how we do, okay? If you put stuff in the fridge or the freezer, you have to label it. You have to. With 2 teenage boys in the house, a husband that says he doesn't want anything until he's looking at it, until you're eating it, and then he'll say, can I have some? Are you going to eat all that? That's what my husband says, okay? Can I have some? Are you done? No, what does Dad say? Are you going to eat that? Are you done with that? What does he say? You're going to finish that? You're going to finish that? And I'll ask him, before I even order it, do you want any? Do you want any of this? He'll say, no, I don't want it. As soon as he sees somebody eating it, then that's it. Game over. Okay? So, that's what me and Danny do. We like to hide things. When he hides certain things in like Ziplocs, and I'll find them the week later. I'm like, Danny, you can't keep that. Like, some things aren't, you know, what are they called? Like, you know, like, especially like stuff from the bakery that doesn't have the same like preservatives, I guess, in it that like a shelf cookie has. You know what I'm saying? So if you put a bakery cookie in a Ziploc, that's gonna go bad a lot quicker than if you were to put Chips Ahoy in a Ziploc. You know what I'm saying? They don't have shelf life, you know, some of these snacks that we get. So I'm like, Danny, you have to eat that like within a couple days or it's gonna be garbage. So, you know, I'm trying to, you know, teach him stuff like that. But I do have a small order coming today, and I ordered them Oreos. Well, they're Twist and Shouts. They're like Walmart brand Oreos. So like those he could keep, you know, in the bag for a while, you know, because that'll stay. But I ordered Whoppers. But would you believe they're out of Whoppers? What the hell stores out of ice and Whoppers? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. And then they didn't have anything to replace it with. I mean, come on, Walmart, you know? But whatever, it doesn't matter. We got a lot. The shopping I did today was a minimal order, $35 order. It was for mostly like staples, stuff to make things with. So, we got like 2 gallons of milk, we got eggs, we got butter, we got a can of pumpkin because my husband's going to make those pumpkin muffins again. He's going to make rolls, pretzels, and cinnamon buns. He can make all that stuff with just the butter, the milk, the eggs, and then he has flour and brown sugar. So we're all good with that. So he's going to start doing homemade things now, homemade goodies. And then I got a bag of marshmallows, Rice Krispies, and the butter so I could make Rice Krispie treats one night. So there's all like the goodies, the baked goods that we're going to do. We're going to do more homemade stuff because then you could use the other ingredients for other stuff. You use butter on toast, which I also got bread, and then you could use, milk in cereal in the Rice Krispies. So it all goes together, kind of. We were trying to make, different things with the same, ingredients. That was the goal today. So, and then as a treat, I just got the little thing of Twist and Shout, so everybody gets a couple cookies, and that's it. And then my husband just took the whole roaster chicken out of the freezer, so we'll have that. The kids love that. They do. That's when we have family dinner, actually, like a whole chicken, And then we have rice-a-roni or mashed potatoes, and I still have tons of pasta and sauce and grated cheese and mozzarella and all that stuff. So it's all that stuff is still in there, and Madonna me, Madonna, aspetta. All these words are coming back to me. These Italian words. I don't know why. I think as I get older, I start to remember Nonna and all these things, all these words she used to say. So I've been like bringing out my inner Italian. It's coming out, So even around the house, I find myself saying things like in Italian, and I'm like, what, anyway. So, we still have all this stuff. I also bought 2 cases of ramen because that's Danny's favorite. And, like when we're making like the pork loin, cause I have another one of those, but Jason's not going to do like a sweet and sour this time. I think he's just going to season it. I think that'll be better because I didn't really like the sauce last time. I didn't even eat it. I tasted it. But I didn't like the sauce. I found it to be a little bitter, and I didn't really like it. So we have another pork loin that we're going to do, but we're going to try and do the chicken first, I think. And then there's something else in there that... we did the country ribs. Oh my God, they came out so good. I wish we had more. The way he made them in the crock pot, wow. With the barbecue sauce, all he used was Sweet Baby Ray's and slow cooked it, and I'm telling you, it smelled like a rib house up in here. It was beautiful, beautiful. And he made mashed potatoes and with the ribs. Oh my God! So the kids won't eat that, so that was just for me and him. And between the whole, it was, I would say, 2 meals for each of us, so it made 4 meals total. And it was just the one package, I believe. I don't know exactly what it was, but I don't even think I looked at it. I don't even think I looked at it before you put it in the pot. I don't like to touch raw meat. I don't like to touch chicken, raw chicken. I had, when I was about 5 years old, I had salmonella poisoning from raw chicken. And so I get very, very paranoid around raw chicken. I won't touch it. I won't clean it. My husband does all that because I won't even touch it, even if it's in the package. And if I happen to touch it, like if I'm taking groceries out and I touch the chicken, I go immediately to wash my hands like 4 times because it's scary for me. If it's something that you've been through yourself, you take precautions for it not to happen again. And even though, the chances are slim unless I actually eat a piece of raw chicken, I still have those flashbacks to when I had the poisoning. And, at 5 years old, I think I might have been even a little younger, maybe 4. But I remember it so clearly. I could tell you the events in which they unfolded. It was terrible. The pain was horrible. The vomiting and diarrhea at the same time. And it was like projectile vomiting. It was like across the room vomiting. And it was just terrible. It was a terrible, terrible, terrible experience. And, so I don't like to be around chicken. I don't. Anyway, okay. I don't know how I got so far off the freaking topic of putting together some little happy mail for my friend to go with the item she purchased. So before we start that, I'm just going to bring on Thomas. Should I bring on Thomas first or at the end? I'll bring
Both.
both? All right. I'll give you a little sneak peek at Thomas. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, he's so happy. Oh, Thomas. Here's Thomas, my baby Thomas. Do you think he looks like me? I think so. What do you think, Ethan?
No.
You don't think he looks like me? I do. This is my baby Thomas, the baby I never had. Baby Thomas. You know, I always think back to all my ultrasounds, and every time I went in, I was like keeping my fingers crossed that it was a girl. And they kept telling me, boy, boy, boy. I thought for sure Danny was a girl. I was like, oh, yes, I'm getting a girl. And then they did the ultrasound, and as soon as they didn't even have to say it. I knew already. And they said, you want to know what it is? I said, yeah, go ahead. I kind of just had that like feeling like I knew it was a boy. Unless I was just, doing that to not excite myself to, if it was a girl, then I would be like extremely excited. But I just knew. I knew they were going to say a boy. But, I was thrilled, of course, to have a healthy baby. That's the most important thing. But I don't think I would have been a good girl mom anyway. I think that girls would have been we would have been button heads all the time. So I think there was a reason why I had all boys. And that's okay. Maybe I'll have a granddaughter one day. Maybe I'll have a granddaughter one day. Not anytime soon, okay? You're only going to be 14. But maybe I will. You never know. I hope so. But anyway, so I was meant to be a boy mom, and I'm so happy that I am. And then I have all boys now in my nursery, and that's how it's going to stay. So this is Thomas. Oh, my baby. I absolutely love him. Look at his little nose. He's the perfect size, too. He's like a big newborn. So he's a big newborn size. And I just love the size of his head and everything. He's so cute. And I was so surprised when she showed him to me, and it was Marnie, because I was like, I was just looking at Marnie. Oh, he's so sweet. And he's wearing the Upton gown, and this is actually the same brand gown and style that I'm waiting for from Amazon to get here, but in an oatmeal color. So it's just like this, but just in oatmeal. So I don't know if I washed this one. I might have. I'm not sure, but this is like a bluish gray, and when you order it, it says blue. I don't think it is. It's more like, see if you guys could see. It's more like a bluish gray. And there's little Marnie. Oh, my little Thomas. And he's my Tom the turkey. So he's going to be my little Thanksgiving baby. My Tom the turkey. Oh, if anybody's thinking about getting Marnie, I would highly recommend it. He's adorable. He has such a different look than the others, I feel. I have to say that my collection right now, they all have very distinctive looks. They don't look all the same. They all have a lot of different features, and it's funny because the brothers, Daniel and Jack, are in the bassinet, so I'll show them another time. But and that's my Gracie May and Lena kit. Putting them together, though, they look... You wouldn't even know that Gracie May isn't painted by Anna because they look so similar in the painting. I would say the main difference is the varnish, the texture, and how they feel, because Gracie May has more of a textured feel, but I love it. I think it's beautiful. But they do look like, when I'm looking at them together, because I put them laying together, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know that Gracie May isn't painted by Anna because it looks very, very similar. Okay, so we're going to put Thomas down. There's Thomas. Mommy would kiss you, but I have lipstick on, so Mommy can't kiss you. No. Oh, he's so sweet, guys. He is really sweet. He is. He's so cool. I don't want to put you down. I love you so much, Thomas. Oh, my little Thomas. Okay, what do you think of Thomas, Ethan? He's cute, right? Do you think all my babies that I have right now are cute?
Yeah.
Ethan loves the babies. He does. He loves the babies, but he won't admit it. Well, he'll admit it. He'll admit it, but you know. So I have. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna do that. I'm eating my Cookie Crunch and Crave. I mixed it together. Oh no, there goes tape on my foot. Great, great. So I have a couple of Craves hidden inside there. This is what I had to do. Make my little snack bag of Cookie Crisp. But I got the Crave somewhere in there. Wait, babe, so that means I can't eat for like 24 hours, right?
Well, after midnight, yeah.
Oh, it's after midnight I have to drink it?
I don't know. You can't eat. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta watch. Read. I gotta read the directions. Ow.
Okay. Well, I just figured because you did it, you would know.
Yeah. You started at a certain time. The night before. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the bathroom after that.
Oh my God, you really, you hold on to the bowl.
Are you serious? Is that bad?
Yeah, it lets everything cleanse your colon thoroughly.
Yeah, but my, oh man, my butthole already hurts really bad. Sorry guys for too much information. That's what this channel's about. Cover your ears. We're talking about assholes.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. All right, so.
Shut the coffee off.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Wanted to show you guys my cool new forehead thermometer that I got. Never thought I'd own one of these, but it was on Prime Day deal from $29.99 to $5. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm grabbing that. So you just simply hit the button. It'll come on, the red light. Once the red light goes off, you put it to your head and you press it again. And that's it. 97.9. So, isn't that cool? That is so super cool. So easy, right? And cool. That's like what they do at the doctor's office or the ER, right? So, got that for $5. I'm very proud of that purchase, by the way. It was like, how many percent is that off, Ethan? If it's regularly $30, but I got it for $5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 70, 80% off? 75? I don't know. But anyway. Next. My thoughts workbook. So I did start doing one of the exercises. I kind of jumped a little bit because I'm not ready to fill out the first page yet. And when I talked to my therapist about it, she said, don't worry about going in order. She said, just do what you feel you need to do right now. And that's what I'm doing. So this one is the emotional distress checklist. And so this one I've been having fun with. Not having fun with, but it's interesting, So I didn't put my answers in the book, but this is what it looks like for anybody that's doing the workbook. I know a couple people bought the workbook along with me. So if anybody has any questions and I got my tissue marker here. If anybody has any questions about the book or maybe a certain exercise that you're really not sure how to do or just anything, or if you just want to reach out and say, hey, I'm on this page and, I'm struggling with this, or I wanted to say that, hey, you can email me. I'm here, But this checklist is for the emotional distress. And I'm just going to read a couple of them. And so basically you read the passage and then you check yes or no. And like I said, I've already done mine, but on a separate sheet. So I'll just read a couple off. One is, I experience very intense bouts of depression, anxiety, anger, or other negative emotions. And then you just check yes or no. Number 2, when I get depressed or otherwise upset, the depression can last for days or even weeks at a time. Now, that doesn't really apply to me because I don't really have depression. My main thing is severe anxiety and severe PTSD and agoraphobia. So those are my things that I'm dealing with. I have little control over my distress when it occurs. Well, that's one that you have to deal with and say, well, how do you deal with that? What steps do you take to have control, and the things that you do, in other words, to calm yourself and to make sure that you are in control. When I am upset, it greatly interferes with my daily functioning. Well, I mean, honestly, when I'm upset, it will fuck with my whole day, because that's what used to happen with when my mom would call me and start talking about my sister and telling me all these things that were happening at her house. And then, then my brain goes into overload mode. It's like, okay, well, how can I help my mom? How can I fix these problems for her so that she doesn't have to go through this? It's not fair. How can I fix it? What can I do? And then it consumed my whole morning, and then my mood changed the entire day because of what she was telling me. And that's part of why I had to cut it off, because my whole mood was, gone for the day. I have poor sleep most nights. I mean, I've been sleeping though. I have to say that I have been sleeping the past few nights. I think last night I was knocked out, right, Ethan? Ethan knows. He's like, he's like, Mom, you're going to fall asleep.
As soon as she puts the recliner up, then she's out.
I was like,
she looks like she got knocked out.
Because we're always, at night. At night, me and Ethan always watch something on TV, whether it's SpongeBob or a movie or whatever. And he'll be like, Mom, let's watch this. And then sometimes he knows. He says, no, you're not putting your feet up, are you? You're not putting your feet up, are you? Because he knows as soon as I put the recliner up with my legs up and I lay back. Once I actually lay back in the recliner, then yes, then I'm knocked out. Because I'm just so tired. And I just get, that's it. As soon as so he's like, Mom, don't go back. I think I don't even remember what we put on last night. Was it SpongeBob? Yeah. So it was SpongeBob. I know. I actually watched a little bit last night before I fell asleep.
Little bit.
No, I remember watching Mr. Krabs. He was dating Mrs. Puff, and they went on dates, and then he kept buying her stuff, and she was like, I don't need any of this stuff, but he kept sending SpongeBob to buy the stuff, and then he would yell at him. Yeah, then he would yell at SpongeBob to stop spending his money, and then he'd send him again to get something else for the girl, and then he'd come back with it, and as soon as he came back with it, he would be mad and say, why are you spending all my money? So that was a cute episode. I think I watched that entire episode actually before I fell asleep. Yes, I did, because I remember it.
What was the ending?
The kids make you laugh. Like, I know Ethan's always making me laugh with Stitch. He'll see when I'm sad or not right, and he'll come up with Stitch and try to make me laugh with jokes and stuff. And immediately, Stitch makes me laugh because he's always saying crazy stuff. So it puts me in a better mood. The kids put me in a good mood. We help each other through things. That's what family does, Ohana. Ohana means family. We help each other through things. We get through things. And, that's what family's all about, let's see. I have thoughts and ideas that other people find bizarre. I don't know. I don't really, I don't know. I never really asked. I don't know. I don't think I say anything that's bizarre, do I? I don't know. Dad says some things that are pretty out there. I am having trouble doing even the routine activities of daily living. No, that actually for me is opposite. I continue my daily routine, and it is basically like Groundhog Day. I'm always doing the same things day to day, you know, as far as like waking up, having coffee, using the bathroom, coming back, sitting down, looking through my YouTube, answering comments, watching other people's videos. And then Danny comes out and sits with me, and we usually have toast for breakfast or waffles or whatever. And then he'll show me some things that he was making, or on his video, Ethan will show me, you know, something on his channel or whatever, or and then they usually will watch a movie or do something on their phones or computers or whatever. And then after I have like 4 cups of coffee and I've watched my videos, then I get up, I go take my shower, I go get ready, and maybe make a video like I'm doing now. You know, but in between is, you know, the cleaning, the straightening. The kids get up, they do all their chores. I clean the bathroom like I always do every morning. And then they got a mop though. I got to get Jack to mop. He promised me he would mop the bathroom floor today. So that's his chore today. I upped their allowance as well. Their chore money, I'm calling it, because that's, you know, for them helping out around the house. My teenagers. Danny doesn't, you know, he'll pick up his stuff here and there, and, you know, that's why I got him like the monkey, and just get him little stuff here and there. I don't really give him money. But the kids, I doubled their chore allowance because I thought that they were doing more than what I was giving them initially. So we doubled that. They're doing more stuff around the house, and it's really helpful, you know, because after, you know, Jason can do only limited stuff, you know, with the issues I'm having lately. I'm trying to really keep it minimal. Like, I'm not doing any intense scrubbing or cleaning or anything like that. You know, it's just basic stuff day to day. Just for now, I just don't want to mess with anything else, like, until I know what's going on. And, you know, being that I have to wear a diaper and I'm not able to control my bladder, it's not funny, dude. You know, certain positions, if I'm bending down to change a garbage can bag, or bending down to pick up some toys, or, you know, to whatever, I can't do that. Like, if I go to a certain point and then my bladder empties by itself. So it's really bad. But so I'm trying to, it's been more of like I said, basic stuff that I can do while I'm standing up or sitting down, but I can't, like, you know, go forward or too much, or anything like that. So it's kind of like I feel like my bladder is kind of like a cup that just is tilting, and if I go too far, it just goes out. But anyway, this book has really been helping me, you know, to figure out things in my life, and you know, I think that, you know, not everybody is going to agree with someone's answers, because this is a personal book and it's from my point of view, right? So it's going to help me to understand me. What? Oh, it's going to understand me. It's going to help me to understand me better, right? So these are my answers and nobody else's, right? Other people are going to obviously answer different, or maybe if they read my book, think that the answer should be different. But it doesn't matter, because this is to help me with myself and to better myself. So I'm going to be honest with my answers in here, and, you know, that are from me, not what somebody else thinks of me. So it's definitely helping, and I'm so happy I got it. And okay. We are going to get to the actual wrapping of what I wanted to do. So, if you hear the background, Danny, I think Jason is rounding up for chores, I think. Is that what Dad wants you to fold those clothes?
No, he wants me to play with Danny.
He wants you to play with Danny. Okay, well, look at the schedule, because you guys haven't been following the schedule, that's for sure. I made a schedule for them, and they followed it for 2 whole days, and then...
It wasn't just 2 days.
How long did you guys follow it for?
A month, because we got our allowance.
You didn't follow that schedule for a month.
You said every month we get allowance.
Yes, you
We
do.
did, and then we did the chores for a month, so we got our allowance.
Yes, you did, but that doesn't mean that you did everything on the timeline that, like, I did a timeline for them so that, because Danny was feeling like they weren't spending time with him. And I would have to beg them to please play with him or do something with him. So I made a schedule, and each Jack and Ethan had to play with Danny twice a day for an hour. And I didn't think that was a lot at all. They did that for, I would say, a few days. And then it went back to, nobody was playing with him. I mean, they will play with him. Like, Ethan will ask him to play once in a while on his own. Without having a schedule or nothing. But, sometimes, listen, Danny does not like to play by himself, okay? That's the bottom line. The kid doesn't like to play by himself.
Unless he's drawing.
Yeah, if he's doing art, then he's quiet by himself. But otherwise, no. I was just talking about you. How adorable you are. No, you're not going to steal my Cookie Crisp. Get out of here. I know you have your own snacks. Why don't you share yours?
I don't.
You don't have any?
I have my cheese.
Yeah, we have so many cheese doodles.
I have 30 cheese.
That's right. We have the want a granola bar?
Yes.
No, I gave it to Danny.
There's a whole box.
I bought these. Yeah, there's a whole box in there.
Yeah, we can get popcorn.
Because I got the cheese doodles instead. So these are at, oh no. These are at Walmart, guys. 2 for $1. I get these. These big bags of circus cheese doodles, they're 2 for $1 you get. And they just say circus time, whatever. They taste just like regular cheese doodle puffs. So I like these because they're cheap and each person gets one. And the last batch I got 2 each. So I still have more of these. If you need more, Ethan, I have a couple more bags in the closet. So, that was a good deal for the snacks. And then I bought, we always buy the big giant box of granola bars, Walmart brand for snacks and stuff. Jason's right, though. We usually get popcorn, and I didn't get popcorn this time. We should get popcorn, but now Dad's going to be making all baked goods, so maybe he'll make a pizza dough. That would be really nice. He hasn't made that in a while. I'm just cleaning my glasses off here, guys. Let me see. But then I get rings in my eyes. But I love these glasses. I absolutely love them. Maybe I'll just put them up here for a little bit. My grays are coming in, guys. Coming in full force. I think I'm just going to leave it this time, really. There's no point. There's no point in to keep messing with my hair. Okay. So all I'm doing now is I'm wrapping something special for my friend that I'm sending in her package. This is something that I know she'll love because it's been on my channel before and she has mentioned that she really loves it and asked where I got it from. So I thought I would just pass it along and, maybe give somebody a smile. So it's kind of part Happy Mail, but it's just, she already bought something, so it's kind of like I'm just adding extras to the package. That's it. That she doesn't know about. Isn't that nice to do, Ethan? Maybe you'll add something extra to your winner giveaway. The next giveaway Ethan's going to do, you guys want to stick around for, it's going to be like, how many plushies is it? The alphabet? Right? Is that what you're doing for your next one? Huh? Oh, I can't say it? 8 different plushies, but they're like the alphabet. So they're all different letters. Does it spell out something?
I love you.
And the letters spell out I love you. So it's each letter. They're plush letters. And then you could spell out I love you. Or you can spell out whatever you want. Whatever you want that spells out with those letters. So, I'm going to put more ribbon, I think. Here's the package. I'm going to put some more ribbon on this, though. So, I didn't want to show you guys what it is. In case she's watching. In case she's watching. I didn't want to, I'll let her know, too. Where are we at? 1 hour. 1 hour in. I'll let her know that 1 hour in, I wrap. Oh, Okay.
Wow, Mom.
Well, hey, listen. I'm trying to work over here sideways, okay? All right. I'm going to add more ribbon to this. Just to make it look extra pretty. And where is Amazon, man? They said they would be here by now. By now, man. They're going to be here.
By now.
I can't even talk like that, like Southern. I don't know that kind of accent.
Oh, you can't.
I don't know. I'd rather just talk with my New York accent. Forget about it, you know what I mean?
No.
That's right.
Can't do that.
How's it go? You could take the girl out of New York, but you can't take the New York out of the girl. Is that what they say?
What?
That's right. I'll always be a New Yorker, no matter where I live. I'm a New Yorker, and that's that. Oh, look, I got a fucking hair over here. Look at this shit over here. You want to meet the ball? This is Little Meet the Ball in nursery. I wish I had a meatball. That'd be so delicious.
You wish you had a meatball nursery?
I wish I had a meatball. I already have my meatballs nursery. I should get a sign now that says Little Meatballs Nursery. Okay, so I did it all pretty. Little bows. It looks like a candy. Doesn't it look like a big candy? Okay, so that's her first gift from me. Okay, and then we are going to wrap a couple of little things that I will show you now. She knows who she is. No, I'm just going to say, okay. Alicia, pat me, pat a little ones. Pat me, pat a little ones. If you don't want to know what I'm sending, close your eyes. Do not look. Okay? Because I'm going to show the items that I'm sending now. And I'm cutting little pieces of tissue paper. Has little gold specks on it. Because these items are smaller. And so I wanted them to go in little packages. Well, first of all, here is the items that she bought. So it's going to come in this little canvas floral stack. And I'm actually going to, I think, wrap these in tissue paper for you. I think I should, and then put them in the bag. So, this is what she bought. This Honeybug pacifier. I put the magnet in there. And then this white preemie Honeybug pacifier. And then this extra cap. And this extra cap. No cap. What? I got the riz.
No, you don't.
And then I'm adding 2 extra magnets that you could make your own pacifiers with and use these. Or, you know, they're just extra. Because I know a lot of times those, when I switch them out, they fall out. So, there's the 2 extra magnets. They went back on there. So this is what she actually purchased from me. And then the rest of the items I'm just giving to her. Because that makes me happy. I love to give things to people. I love to make others happy. And so we're going to just take this stuff. And I'm going to wrap it in the tissue paper. There's a little ASMR for you. And I'm going to, just to make it a little extra special, I got my ribbon over here. My ribbon over here. I should just cut a bunch of pieces now so that I have some. Well, I'll just cut 2 for now. Alright. So I'm going to put a little, what do you want, Grinchy? So I'm just putting a little ribbon around this. It's not working out as well as I thought. Well, it'll work. It'll work. We'll make it work, right? always making things work around here. Maron. Maron. Das spät. All right. So it's just a little ribbon to just make it a little extra, you know, glitzy, glamoury. And then I like to curl the ribbon. So there's the little package of passies, and then I like to curl the ribbon. I want to give a shout out to Alicia, because Alicia is a good friend, and she's there when I need her to be, and I'm there for her, and you know, she supports my channel and I support hers, and that's good. You know, that's good to do. Also, of course, Sherry. I love you, Sherry. Sherry is a huge supporter of my channel as well. And Maribeth over at Maribeth's Little Angels, thank you for all your encouraging words and wisdom. And also wanted to give a shout out to Amanda at Wawa's Angels Nursery for writing a beautiful, beautiful letter to me. And I really appreciate that with all my heart, Amanda. That was really beautiful, and it really touched me. So thank you so much for reaching out to me and speaking those words. It was beautiful to read. It's really beautiful to know that even people that you don't interact with regularly, they watch your channel and they really feel things, and they, you know, understand you in a way that maybe others don't. And, you know, some just, you know, reach out and say, hey, you know, I'm here. Others just want to say something, you know, just to words of encouragement or what have you. And it's just beautiful, the emails that I get and the messages that I get. It's beyond, I'm beyond thankful and grateful for each and every one of you that reach out. And, you know, it's just a wonderful community. There's a video I watched this morning of Belinda's babies again. And I just had found her channel last week. I think it was the week before. Whenever I found that video that I was telling you guys to go watch. I had seen her before briefly, but I never really watched her videos. And she is rebooting her channel as well. And she's going in a more peaceful direction. And she was just showing her babies and showing her first ever baby that she got. Which was around, I think she said 4, 5, 6 years old, something like that, done by In Love with Reborns 2011. And the baby is adorable, and she just was showing how she felt in that moment and why she started collecting, and it was just so serene and beautiful and peaceful. So go check out Belinda's Babies, her most recent video. It was beautiful. I don't know if you watched my channel, but Belinda, it was gorgeous. It touched my heart. It was beautiful just to watch the motions and to hear, you know, and then she shows clips of the box opening when she first opened that baby and how she felt. And it was just like, you feel that emotion through the screen. And I understand like how she feels. I've had Jack for 4 years now, and I remember the day opening him and how I felt, you know, and also partially because he's a portrait baby of my son. So of course I was going to have those tied emotions, but go watch Belinda's Babies. It was a beautiful video. Okay. So we got the pacifiers wrapped in there. I think I'm going to add a couple little other things to this bag. Because I have little doodahs here. Okay. I'm going to show you first. Let's see. Now remember, Alicia, if you don't want to see these things, if you want to be surprised, then look away, or skip ahead. I'm going to try not to be more than 5 minutes showing these items, okay? So it's like skip ahead 5 minutes. Or don't look. Don't look until I say it's okay to look. So, this is a beautiful, beautiful hair bow. That I had got last year, I think, in like a bundle of hair bows from Amazon. It's a beautiful, beautiful clip. It has the white ribbon in the back, and then it has the pink snowman print in the front, and it has an adorable little baby snowman there wearing a pink scarf and his pink hat, and it has the clip on the back. So I don't know exactly if you have girls with a lot of hair, but I do know that you just bought a preemie that has rooted hair. I don't know if this would work with her, but hey, I wore these last year in my hair. I mean, maybe I should just keep it. No, I could get new ones. But so I wanted to give that to you, so I'm gonna wrap that in this gold paper. I don't know. You could put this, if everybody's hot, you could put the air on low. I mean, it's not like gonna affect my video. I don't know if they were saying they were hot or whatever. Just make sure it's on low. Okay. All right. So I wrapped that in the pretty paper. And I do want to put a ribbon around this. I am. So we got another ribbon. I'm just going to tie that.
Would you like a Ritz?
Ritz. Yeah, actually, I would like a Ritz.
Oh.
Or is the, Walmart's not coming till 5, right?
It's almost right.
It's almost 5?
Yeah.
Really?
It's 4:30.
Jeez.
You
Jeez
might take
Louise.
one.
Hold on, let me just tie this knot here. And then we're going to curl it, of course. A Ritz? Oh, you know what? You thought these were burnt at first, but they're wheat. They're wheat Ritz.
They're good though.
Mm. Mm.
When something tastes bad, bite it again. It'll taste
They're like,
good.
what was I going to say? They're just good. Mm. Well, I'm starving. I don't want to say starving. I don't like to teach the kids to say starving because starving is people in, well, in this country too. But, you know, because I have the kids watch those videos like in other countries where they film these villages and how these kids live. And they literally have no toys. They kick around what were they kicking around? Like an old bottle or something? They were playing soccer with, yeah, like a basket or something. They were playing with soccer. The kids have no shoes. This one girl was tying empty water bottles with rope around the bottom of her feet just so she could walk, had some kind of shoe. They had no shoes. They have the same clothes. They all sleep in this mudded room floor. You know, they have a handmade oven, whatever, that they put a fire in. And, you know, not even, because the one that we watched last time was a hot country, like all the time. But I would imagine you need a fire at some point. But we've even seen ones that are in colder climates, and that's where they have the fire, and they have to put these, I don't know, cowhide or something hanging over the mount. I don't know what the heck they were doing. But they were so happy lined up to eat. And this big barrel looked like mush. And the kids were so happy to eat that. And I like to show my kids those kind of videos so they can be a little more thankful and grateful for what they have here. Because sometimes kids, and even adults sometimes, forget. You know, you're always worried, especially with social media. Get your words right, Sandra. Especially having social media, and the kids see all these fantastic things going on in the world, all these kids that are rich, filthy rich, and buying left and right here and there, going in the store, the parents tell them pick out whatever you want, whatever you could fit in the basket is what you get, you know, all these things, giving them $100 bills for playing games. That's not reality for most people. Kids don't understand that. So, you know, Daniel was like, why can't we do that? Why can't we go here? And I have to kind of remind them a little bit sometimes that what we have is good. We may not have tons of things that other people have, but we also have a lot compared to others as well. And so you kind of just need to remind them, you know, that there are people in this world that are way worse off than us, and that we should be grateful every day and thankful for what we have. So yeah. But anyway, so I wrapped that with a cute little bow. So I don't know if I should stick that in here with the pacifiers, because it does have the metal back to it. I don't want to, like, yeah, it'll go in there. So we'll stick that. And then I do have a couple more things, and I think, you know what, I think I might take this out and add the other things maybe in here. So let's just keep this out separate for now. I hope I'm not squishing the ribbon too much like this. You might have to reshape it a little bit. Okay, we'll put that there for now. Okay, so now I need more ribbon, because I have 3 more little things to wrap for you. And then I have an outfit that I want to give you, but I want to make sure first. I had asked you a question. I just want to make sure first if you would use it, because I don't want to send it if, you know, if it's something you don't like. Because, you know, that's how, you know, you don't send something to somebody that, you know, they're not going to like. So I just like to ask beforehand. Okay, so let's wrap these 3 little things here. And do I have enough paper cut? No, I only have 2. Well, this, I'm going to have to cut more paper for. Hold on, guys. Okay, I got another sheet of white paper this time, because I'm running out of the gold. So I'm just going to cut that there. And then I'll, like, stick this to the top of the package as, like, little, you know, to look pretty. So, all right, I got the white paper. So now we're going to wrap this cute little green bib. It's like a sage green, one of those, what do you call it, handkerchief bibs? It goes up to, like, you know, it has Velcro, so that's nice. Velcro, no snaps. So that's a cute little green bib. I'm going to give her that. And it's brand new. I haven't even washed this. You can see the little ticket thing is still there. So we'll wrap that. Put that in the white little paper. So it's a nice little cute little gift that'll make her smile, I hope. You know. I know she's going through a rough time right now with her AC. So, she can't really be buying much, but she was sweet enough to buy the pacifiers from me. So I thought, you know what, here's my chance to make something a little extra special for someone. And she so deserves it. She really does. I wish I could do more. Oh, hold on. Okay. Trying not to bend because I don't want to pee. So, all right, let's see. Ethan, do you want to do some editing on my video today?
Yeah.
Just do a couple funny faces for me and stuff. Because everybody loves your editing.
I do good editing.
Yes, you do. That he does. He does very good editing. All right, this package looks a little wonky, but it'll do. It'll do. So there's that package. So we'll put that over here. This one over here. Okay. Now I have 2 other little more trinket things that I don't think we need all this paper for. So we'll just cut that there. This paper is so beautiful. I bought this at Walmart, actually. It has all these gold specks in the white paper. Look at that. It's so pretty. I love it. Oh, why do they have to slam doors around here? All right, let me get a sip of coffee here. A sip of my coffee. My coffee. See, guys, it's almost 5 o'clock. I don't usually drink coffee this late. I don't. But I'm trying to conserve my seltzers, because I couldn't afford to buy them again. So I have 2 cans left. So I'm like, okay, we'll just sippity sip. So I'm like, okay, I'll save that for my dinner, because, you know, got to do what you got to do. But at least Jason is going to have all the materials he needs to make the baked goods, which is really good, because he could, once he has all those basic, like the bread flour, the wheat flour, I don't know, he uses a certain kind of flour, and, you know, brown sugar and butter and milk and eggs, he could basically make anything. I mean, he really could. So, but I think tonight, because it takes a while to bake stuff, I think tonight the easiest option is Rice Krispie treats. And I like to do it immediately, because otherwise the marshmallows vanish. They disappear into thin air, and then before you know it, it's like, where'd the marshmallows go? I usually buy 2 bags, because then they snack on some of them. But I didn't today, I just bought the one. So I think I'm going to have to do the Rice Krispie treats tonight to avoid that. Okay, so I got my pretty paper. So this is a little... Close your eyes, Alicia. Close them now. You're not supposed to be watching this part. This is a little unicorn charm. It's more like a rocking horse. It's a rocking horse unicorn with little hearts on the bottom, and it's like a white, like crystallized unicorn, and she's on this little aqua colored hook. Now, you could take the hook off, Alicia, if you don't want the hook on, and just, you like just the look of the little rocking horse. You could maybe put it on a shelf, or, you know, whatever. But this is cute, too, with the hook, because then you could really hook it anywhere. If you wanted to hook it onto your necklace, you wanted to hook it onto, you know, maybe something in your car, or, you know, just anything. You could hook it to a string, maybe something, you know, by your cradle, or I don't know, just something. I thought it was just really cute. Thing. So I'm going to send that to you. I hope everybody's enjoying this video. I know I am. I think it's a cool video. I'm still waiting for Amazon, guys. Amazon, where's Amazon? Where are you, Amazon? Look, this paper, I just realized this paper matches my nails perfectly. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we need another ribbon. We got another... Oh, here we go. Another ribbon. All right. So, if you haven't checked out Cuddles by Christina, she actually did a box opening yesterday of a beautiful new baby girl, Nora. And you will see that that baby looks familiar, because she adopted her from me. That was my Margaret / Emma / I don't know, whoever else we named her. But Christina loves her. I knew she would. And even Christina said pictures, the videos, don't do that doll justice, because her skin is amazing. So, Christina is her new mommy, and her new name is Nora, and I think it fits her good. So, if you haven't seen that box opening, go check out Cuddles by Christina. I also wanted to say... to Christina, I know, honey, that today is a very emotional and sad day for you. I know you're missing your dad terribly. Believe me, I know the feeling, you know, of losing a parent is really, really hard. And you know what, that pain you're feeling, and you know, it just... For me, anyway, it hasn't gone away. It hasn't gotten any better, you know, almost 3 years now. And it doesn't fade, for me anyway. But you have to try and remember those good times you had with your dad. Those good memories that are with you forever. Talk about them. Think about them. Write about them. You know, do a video about them. You know, share it with people. However you feel comfortable to remember your dad and to keep his memory alive, to keep him alive. It's so important, and I know that, you know, it's just, it's such a hard thing to go through, and I know what you're feeling right now, and I wish I could take that pain away from you, honey. Just know that I'm here. I've reached out a couple times. I mean, I know we spoke this morning, but I know you probably just want this day to, you know, be over, because you don't want to feel that pain and that hurt. But know that I'm here, and I'm thinking about you all day today, and I love you, sweetheart. Okay, so the next thing we're going to wrap is, after I drink some more coffee, of course. Okay, is this keychain. This keychain was gifted to me. Well, actually, it was in a box that I paid for, and the person had shopped for me. I feel like this can be passed along. It's beautiful, and I feel like I want to give it to my friend Alicia. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is a beautiful keychain. It is silver, and then it has the silver heart up here. And then there's this like pink iridescent, almost like glittery shell circle. And in black writing, it says Blessed Mama. And then it has the flowers going all the way around. So this is a beautiful keychain, and I feel like I want to pass it along to a friend. It's beautiful, and I don't use it. It was hanging up on my wall, and so I really feel like I want to pass it along to somebody that could possibly use it. So I'm going to wrap that. So we're going to put that in beautiful paper. Trying to get it all together right here. So what's the deal with Walmart? Anything, Ethan? Ethan, anything with Walmart yet?
Oh.
Well, why don't you check, dude? You see them right there. Oh, here, I got it. All right. Can you check Walmart?
On what?
I don't know. You have something there? You're on a computer.
I don't think it's not good.
What are you watching anyway?
Videos,
Of what?
people,
Of people doing what?
stuff,
Stuff like what? Share it with us.
stuff.
When you tell me stuff, when the kids say stuff like that, when they say, oh, stuff, or they ignore the question at hand, that tells me they're watching something they're not supposed to be.
Really?
Yeah, really. What are you watching? Just tell me what you're watching.
Why?
See, exactly.
Why?
That because
I know.
that raises suspicion in parents. When a kid is asked a question and you avoid the question and you just don't answer it, or you say something silly, that raises suspicion in the parent's mind. It makes them think that, you're watching something you're not supposed to be.
Watching funny videos.
Funny videos. Okay, see, that's all you had to say, but you know. So there's that in the package. I can't believe my nails match perfectly. Look, Ethan, with this paper.
They do?
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, let's see. So what I think is, now I do have this other outfit. I have an outfit that I'm going to wrap, but I'm not sure if I'm putting it in there yet until she answers my question. So, for now, these little things, I wish, you know what, Ethan, can you get me a little Ziploc bag? Get me a little Ziploc bag, please. Wait, I don't, wait, hold on, guys. Okay, so I'm having Ethan get me a little Ziploc because I'm just going to leave the pacifiers in here, what you purchased. So I'm going to just tie that like that and leave that. And then the other little gifts, I'm going to put in a little Ziploc bag. Okay, so the 4 little mini gifts go in a Ziploc bag, and then, thank you. Okay, what happened? Some of your nail polish came off?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Biting it?
I'm not doing anything. When I was unboxing the thing after that, I went on that bed and my nail polish was missing.
But it's in such a weird spot. How did the nail polish come off right in the middle of your nail?
I have no idea.
That's weird.
That's why I
Okay.
don't paint my nails.
Okay, so we're gonna put package number 1.
Package number.
Where did you get these, in the closet?
Yeah.
Okay. Package number 1. This is so fun, actually. I love doing little box openings with people. Okay, so we got package number 1. Then we got package number 2. I might cut some of this out, Ethan, because I don't want her to see all her things. So maybe we'll cut some of it out. I don't know. We gotta look back. Gotta go back. Okay, we got package number 3. Because I wanted to be surprised. Package number 4. Aw, they all look so pretty in there. And then I'm gonna put the little baggie with the pacifiers wrapped in there, right on top in here. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna seal it like that. Because you want to keep everything in plastic. You know, you never know. Especially going to Florida. I don't know. You know, with the storms and everything you guys have down there. I don't want nothing to get wet. Okay. It's funny, you actually live, Alicia, you actually live in the same town as my mom's boyfriend lived. He probably still lives there. I mean, my mom passed away, but when, you know, that was her last boyfriend that she had. His name was Jamie. And he lives in DeLand with his family. And he actually has his own, I think it's removal service. Like he goes to houses and old houses or people that have been evicted or whatever, what have you. They hire him to clean out the houses, like take out the furniture and all the stuff that's in there. So he has his own business. I forgot what it's called. I don't even remember his last name. But anyway, he was nice, younger, much younger than my mother, but he treated her well. He treated her well. In fact, he still was helping after she passed. He still was helping out, like, with Christmas presents for my nephew and, like, bringing over food for my stepfather and my sister. And so, I mean, he was good. He was good people. Okay, so everything in that Ziploc, and then I have this surprise here. So I'm going to put everything like this in the envelope, and I also have one more thing to wrap, which I'm going to wrap it anyway, and then if she tells me, and then once I hear back from her, I'll know better. So I'm not going to even show you guys what it is. It's a boy's newborn outfit. This really needs tape. But I'll just put a ribbon for now. And then if it needs tape, I'll tape it. Okay, guys, so I wrapped that. I do think I'm going to put a little tape on it just to make it look a little nicer because, yeah, it's not very nice, but there it is. So I'm going to fix that with tape. I have everything here. I have her address label right here, but I'm obviously not going to show anybody that. And so I'm going to put everything together nice in this padded prime envelope and then tape that up, and I will ship that out next time hubby goes to the PO, which I don't know if he's going tomorrow. I know he has a couple of returns to do at Staples, and then what else? Still waiting for Amazon, so I guess they're not coming during this video once again. I really thought they would be here. So I guess I'm going to have to put him in this robot thing, because I don't like to leave the babies like that with their legs uncovered, you know. But let's, I guess, bring Thomas back in. You know what? Let me dress him first. Ethan, was there anything else I wanted to show my audience or tell them about? This is Dominic. I did add weight to Dominic. I added a bag of beads to him because I wanted him to be heavier. Jack, I also added a bag of beads to. So they each weigh about 6 pounds. That's about what all my babies weigh. I love that weight to them, 6 pounds, around 6.5 pounds. Because then they do feel heavier when you hold them anyway. And all my babies must have a heavy head. Like, I can't deal with dolls that have like hardly any weight in their head. And it has to be properly weighted too. Because I've gotten dolls, guys, where I had to totally take out the weighting or switch the weighting around. I had to do that with Danny's head as well, because the weighting, the bag of beads that you put in their head has to be towards the back. You can't put beads in the front of their face, because then their head won't fall back. Then their head is going to immediately go forward. So see when I'm holding him, see, he's turning back. That's because the weighting where I put it, or where Anna put it for this one, is back here. The bag of beads lays back here. And the rest is the polyfill. Okay, so the weighting is here. Now, I have about a little under 2 pounds in their head. Okay. And then their bodies are around 4.5 pounds. So, because I need the head to be heavy. Because to me, that feels the most realistic. I mean, your baby doesn't have, an airhead. Your baby has weight in the head when it's born. So to me, it's just more realistic that way. Again, everybody has their own ideas of what realistic is for the dolls, what they prefer. Your baby might have been born, more, just, differently, and then that's how you want your baby weighted. But for me, I guess I had heavy head babies. So I'm putting him in this, and watch, as soon as I put him in this, knock, 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 it's going to be Amazon with the gown. Watch. Because that's what happens to me all the time. Danny's also waiting for his monkey. So I'm sure he'll want to show you guys that tomorrow. If I do a video tomorrow, which I'm hoping. I'm also getting the Dream Halo outfit tomorrow. So I'll probably wait for that. This way I have a couple things to show you guys tomorrow. Because that's coming tomorrow. And then Thursday is when my rosary chain comes, and of course I'm going to share that with you guys. I'm very excited about that. I hope it's good. I hope it's a good quality. And then what else do I have? Oh, and then I have the 2 other gowns coming. One copper pearl that's coming from Amazon, and then the Posh Peanut. They ship the Posh Peanut, and I've never heard of this shipping company before. It's not coming from out of the country. It's in the States, but I never heard of it before. So I looked it up, and I guess it's just like a cheaper way to ship, I guess. I don't know, through like third-party sellers on Amazon, but I've never heard of it before. But anyway, so that is shipped. So I'm waiting for those, but those are not till Friday. So I might as well show you the 2 tomorrow, and then wait for Friday for the other 2. I found beautiful, I was looking last night, because I told you guys I was going to look for holiday outfits after I, talked about them yesterday. And I found on Carter's they do have some cute Thanksgiving outfits and Christmas outfits. Just the regular cotton, like pants and long sleeve onesie outfits. They did have like a jogger style outfit as well for Thanksgiving, which is a little more pricey. But you know what? Like I said, they need holiday outfits. So I need 4 newborn boys holiday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I did find Christmas too on Amazon. Just like the zip-up fleece Carters are good. I love those. So I was looking at those, and they're not that expensive. So $20 for 2. So I'll grab those next month. And then the gowns, if they're still on sale, the copper pearl holiday gowns, If they're still on sale for $15, I'm going to grab both of those as well. Because then I'll have their 4 Christmas outfits, you know, for like, I don't know, around $50. So that's good. And then, cause since I can't do a doll next month, because that's just out of reach, you know, what I have to do for the kids for back to school. So, you know, to spend $50 on some holiday outfits for them, I'm happy with that. And that's also something I could share with you guys when they get here. So I'm excited about that. So that's my idea for next month's haul. I'm going to do a holiday haul, Thanksgiving and Christmas outfits. So that is what I'm currently looking for. If anybody comes across any Thanksgiving or Christmas holiday outfits that they think would be cute for my boys, please email me the links so I can take a look. And who knows, maybe I'll pick, maybe I'll actually buy the outfit that you picked. So that would be fun. If you see anything that you think would look good on my boys, newborn size for the holidays. Now, I will say I don't buy outfits that have like numbers for the size. So like on Amazon, a lot of the outfits that are like from China or, you know, somewhere else, the sizing, the tag will say like 50, 40, 41, 55, you know, like you're at a Derby racehorse, whatever. No, I don't use those. So it has to be like a name brand. So, you know, Carter's, Kate Quinn, Posh Peanut, Copper Pearl, H&M, or any of those, like a name brand. That's what I'm looking for. Carter's is perfectly fine. I think that's what I'm going to go with for the outfits because they have cheap outfits, you know. But if you happen to find anything in a name brand newborn boy that you think would look good on my boys, please send me the link so I could take a look at it. That would be great. Thank you. Okay, so here's my baby boy in his Star Wars outfit. And so Dominic he's content for now, but he's a little worried about his gown. So where is my gown? Where is my gown? So let me get my other boy here. Oh, come on, Thomas. Oh, Thomas, come on. Oh, Thomas is actually the heaviest boy that I have. He weighs, I think 6.8 pounds, I want to say. They're all around. I mean, he feels a little heavier to me. I did not add weight to him though. But his birth card says, let's see, let's figure out his birth card here. If I could get into this, let's see. No, I don't think I'm, without spilling things. Oh no. Don't spill things.
You're spilling everything.
I'm trying to get their birth cards out. So Sherry sends a lovely folder and all different folders. Let me see. Is this him? Yes, Marnie. So he's 6.8 pounds, it says, for him. And then, you know what? Let me see if I have Sam's, because I didn't add. I don't remember if I added weight to him or not. I really don't. Then I have these. Who's this? Yes, this is Sam's. And it says he's 6.3. So I don't think I messed with him either. Oh no.
Oh no.
And then let me put them down for a second. So they're all around the same, but for some reason Tommy seems heavier. It could be because I think he's on a bigger body, so maybe it's just distributed differently. But now that I got this, Ethan, can you get me that folder? Now that I got the paperwork out, let's go over the paperwork for the dolls, and just see if Amazon happens to come. I know, I'm prolonging. Let's see. Okay, so this was the folder for Sam, and so this is Sam's birth certificate. His birth is a COA, and he is an open edition. This is the second edition, but then it shows you all the Sams in the back. I love that guy. They're so cute. The sculpt is amazing. I love the sculpt. He started it all. Sam started it all for me. So that's his COA. And then this is what Anna makes for every doll. So it just tells you like the length, the weight, the kit name, date of birth. Oh, his January, February, March, April. So he was born April 28th of this year. And then it says who it's sculpted by and who the artist is. So that's nice. So you get that. And then she always sends it with a nice folder. So I'll put that there. And then cards she always sends. I don't know if this one goes to Sam. Let's see. Well, it doesn't say who it is, but I save all of Anna's cards. And the envelope, she always sends beautiful cards saying thank you for adopting the baby. So I always save all of these cards because they mean something to me. You know, Anna has always been good to me, and I save every card from her. And then this one, this folder has lots of things in it. I didn't even open this one, did I? I don't know what that one is. Okay. So this is for Marnie. So that's another big birth certificate. And then it has, this is the Bountiful Baby COA. And I didn't know that Marnie was a girl. Huh. What do we look like? But yeah, I see a boy I see a little boy in that kit. But yeah, I guess she was meant to be a girl. So there, that's that. And then another beautiful card with a beautiful envelope and another beautiful card and the flowers. So that will stay with me with babies. Anna is a very special artist. She always has been. And she is very generous and kind and loving. This card, looks like I didn't even open. There's a wax seal on it. I don't know what this is. Or maybe I had opened it. I don't know. This is a beautiful purple card. I think maybe I did open this. Was this for somebody? Okay, this was for Gracie May. So yes, I did open it. Okay. So that should go with her. You know what? That's the only, you know why I put that in here? Because this card is the only thing that actually came with Gracie May. She did not come with the COA. And I looked back on the website for her listing, and it did say she didn't come with one. Sometimes the limited edition Cuddle Babies don't come with a COA. I don't know why. Maybe it was a seconds kit or what have you. But you could tell it's authentic. It has the, you know, the writing and the numbers and all that. So, I'm not, you know, that's not an issue for me. Okay, so what do we have here? So this is a baggie of all my other cards. See, I should arrange them, right? I should, okay, so we could actually see how much Jack weighs and all that. So, and then all the cards that have ever been sent to me with a baby. I keep all my cards, even if the baby is no longer with me, because it's a reminder of how beautiful people are. So this was an original. So this was when Jack was born. And this is what she used to send out. Okay. Beautiful nursery scene. And then this was for Jack. Thank you so much for trusting me to make another baby for you. And this one is special because it's the portrait of your son. I hope you will love this baby and will give you smiles. Thank you very, very much, Anna. So that was for Jack, and he didn't come with a COA neither. And he is a cuddle baby with, from, not Bountiful Baby, from McPherson. But because he's a cuddle baby, didn't have an actual birth certificate, like COA. So this is what he came with. She made one for him. So this certifies that Jack was born on June 27th of 2021. So, he just turned 4 years old. He just turned 4. Now she put the weight 5 pounds 2 ounces. I added weight to him. I added at least 2 pounds to him to make him heavier. 19 inches. He was born at 12:53 a.m. On June 27th, 2021. And this is a beautiful birth certificate with the baby's feet. Look at that. Baby's feet. So this was that came with Jack. Then, who are we missing? We got Sam, we got Thomas. Okay. So now these are just cards that I got. Oh, this is a beautiful one. This is just the front. I must have taken the back must be separate. Okay, then we have, it's fun to look through these because, oh, this one has other stuff in it. Okay, so this was, oh, that goes to something else. Thank you for supporting my business. Blanchard Babies. So this is a Blanchard Baby card. I don't know. Yeah, you could, well, okay, but only a little.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Christina. Okay, so that's from Blanchard Baby. So this card must be from her. Let's see. Nope, this is from Anna. Thank you so much for trusting me to create another cuddle for you, and hope you will love him and enjoy him. God bless, and thank you again, Anna. So I don't know why I would have those business cards in here, but we're going to take those out because we're organizing, right? Okay, so that's another card from Anna. Then, cards just keep on coming, right? That's a beautiful one. Look at that one. Thank you. Thank you, sweet friend, for adopting another baby for me. Hope you will love him, Anna. That's a beautiful card. I love that one. Gee, Anna. You went through a lot of ink for me, huh? Here's another one. Oh, there we go. Another beautiful card. Thank you. Thank you again for adopting another baby for me. Hope you will love her. I'm so grateful and thankful for you for loving my art, Anna. Okay. Then we got another one. I hope I'm not boring you guys. I'm trying to organize, hoping that, but we're not going to go too much longer because it's almost at 2 hours. This is beautiful. Look at that card. Pretty pink with glitter. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you love him, Anna. Okay. Then we got another one. This is Winnie the Pooh. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you will love him. God bless Anna. Let's see how many dolls I got from Anna. That's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello, beautiful. Aw. What? Was this even opened? Road trip. Sunflower. This was a personal one, not from Anna. But I will keep that. And here is another one. Oh, this was something I got from Anna, master rooting class. The therebornartiststudio.com if anybody's interested in learning how to root. And then I have this card, Mom. And this says, step by tiny steps, you'll fill your world with love, with two little feet. Sandra, may every new experience you share with your little girl be wonderful and happy. Congratulations. I can't thank you enough for adopting my precious Alina. Oh, this was the June sculpt that I had adopted. I hope she brings you joy. She is a sweet girl. Love, Tiny. Yes, June was a sweet girl. She just was not the sculpt for me. And I'm glad that she found a new mommy that loves her tremendously. But this is a beautiful card. And I will treasure this card and keep it forever. Because it has meaning. And I do, you know what? A lot of times I've heard that, you know, people send things to me and, you know, sentimental things, and I sell them or get rid of them. Those are things that I won't use, but this type of thing, I keep always, because these are memories like I just did that I could look back on and read. Even if I no longer have the doll, I can remember that moment and that feeling. So, and this was obviously handmade. These are things that, you know, like I said, I keep every one of Anna's letters, and they're just memories for me, you know? I keep all of them. So I do keep, you know, things that are sentimental. I do keep things that are meaningful to me. And in fact, I just came across a couple of other things yesterday that has special meaning. I have a slap bracelet plush panda that a dear friend had got for me. And, you know, I took it off the wall yesterday, and I was playing with it and loving it, and just the memories that are tied to it, that will always be tied to my heart, you know, forever. And I cherish those memories always. So I guess Amazon is not coming, I'm guessing. So I am going to arrange this. I'm not going to do it on video because it's at 2 hours now. So I'm going to arrange my paperwork and put all that stuff away. I am going to finish the ribbon on the stuff that I'm putting in my package, and hopefully Danny doesn't use all my tape because I need it. And we'll wait for Amazon, and then Walmart's coming, and then it's dinner time, and then everything starts all over again. I don't know what movie we're gonna watch tonight, but I hope it's a good one, because I really am in the mood for a good movie. And I will see you guys all next time. So hopefully tomorrow when I come on, I'll have 2 new outfits to show you guys, because I didn't have any today. So hopefully that one will come tonight, and there's one supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So I'll wait for that one tomorrow, and then I'll do the video. So I have something new to show you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I did. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you to all of you that come in to watch me. All of the people that support my channel. I am so grateful and honored that you're here and listening to what I have to say and bullshit about and just talk about real life and things that happen in real life. I mean, look, I'm talking about my fucking asshole over here. Those are real things. That's real life, real time, real things. And, you know, that's what this channel is about. It's just being real and just enjoying the company and saying what's on my mind. And that's me. That's Sandra speaking what's on my mind. You got breakfast on your mind? Well, here you go. I got some Cookie Crisp right here. Here you go. So thank you again for joining in, and all my love goes out to each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for the openings of those outfits. I can't wait to see them. I really can't. I mean, I know the oatmeal one. I know the style of that already, but I'm really curious about the Dream Halo. So we'll experience that brand together. And thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends. And also go over and check out Ethan's channel, 4K City. He is doing a giveaway. So go watch that video. He also posted an unboxing yesterday, so go show him some love over at his channel, 4K City. People have been having a little trouble finding it. It's not altogether 4K City. It's 4K Space City. So go check out his channel. And again, I will be doing a giveaway soon. I wasn't even thinking about it, honestly, for this video. I could have threw it somewhere in here, but I didn't. Sorry. I didn't even think about it. So maybe tomorrow. You never know. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't even thought about what the giveaway is going to be yet, you know. I think I kind of want to give people an option of something again. You know, I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, let me know in the comments below, because I'm like, for this one, I'm like bonkers. Like, what do I offer people? You know, like, what would you guys want? Tell me that in the comments. If you are still here watching, please, in the comments below, leave me ideas of something that you would want in the giveaway. So if it's like, I don't know, strawberry shortcake doll, or a Behringer doll, or a special dress, or a certain brand of clothing, or a gift certificate, or just whatever is on your mind, whatever you would want to win, that's within reason. Because Ethan's laughing over there. Where do you think they're going to put a Corvette? Look, within reason. So, like, you know, no, like within a $30, you know, budget. So I would say anything that you would want within a $30 budget, because that's what my budget will be for the giveaway item. So let me know what your ideas are for a $30 budget. Let me know what you think you would like to win. And then we'll go from there, and I'll see everybody's ideas, and then I'll find some of my own, and then I'll mix it all together, and then we'll have a freaking giveaway. That's how that's going to work. So let me know in the comments below here. Below. I'm going low, 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 low. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
No.
The whole club was looking at her. Woo! She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low, 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 low. Yeah, woo! Go, Mom! All right. Now I'm getting hyped up. Getting ready for a Walmart. Getting ready for Amazon. Amazon, woo, woo! Watch, they come to the door and they're like, hell no, we ain't delivering here. This lady's fucking nuts.
What is it?
Just leave it. Just leave it at the door. Anyway, I had fun today. I hope you did too. Stay tuned for my next video. And I will see you all soon. Love you guys. Bye. Bye, bye, bye from Little Meatballs Nursery. See you next time. Bye.